Hey everybody, it's your favorite Canuck from Canuckistanreacts, back again for another week. Another kick at the can, another video to watch. So, this is my third attempt at starting this video, because the first time I tried it, I was using my desktop speakers. I totally forgot that the desktop speakers are going to get picked up by the microphone, and I'm going to have dual sound, which is not a good thing. So then the second attempt, I tried with these Bluetooth headset. That didn't work out very well. It was very slow and choppy. And I realized it was the Bluetooth connection, so I disconnected those. Now I'm on, as you can see, wired headphones. Because I have to use headphones, I can't record this with the sound coming out of my desktop speakers because it'll get picked up by the mic, and so, you know, that's not going to sound very good. So, here we are now, third shot at this. Anyway, a little bit of background here for you. We're watching a video that has been recently uploaded by Matt Carricker. Now, Matt, if you don't know him, has two channels on YouTube. One is called Matt Carricker. The other is called Demolition Ranch. And Matt is, I think, possibly the biggest gun tuber on YouTube. He has over 10 million followers and almost that many guns. I've seen his gun collection. It's crazy. He's got to have 400 or 500 guns, if not more. If you look back on the Demolition Ranch channel, when he hit 10 million, which isn't too long ago, I think it was uploaded last year, he made a video shooting every single one of his guns. And he had, you know, those big plastic folding tables you can get from Canadian Tire, or if you're in the US, Sportsman's Guide or Bass Pro Shops, I think, carries them. Big folding tables. They're about 6 or 8 feet long. Anyway, he had, I think, 15 of those tables, and it was just covered, every inch of it from one end to the other, with guns. And then there were still some guns on the ground because they were too big to sit on a table, like a Ma Deuce. So Matt has a lot of guns. He's in Texas, so he can have a lot of guns. So Matt is a big gun tuber. He is a YouTube-made millionaire. And he bought this abandoned ranch, or abandoned resort, and he's called it the Desperado Resort, and he's trying to bring it back to life. It hasn't seen guests in about 20 years. He's hosted a few events here, like the Eclipse. He sold tickets for people to come and park their RVs or what have you and watch the eclipse, and he had a live band, and he had food trucks and stuff like that. And so now he's hosting another event, and I believe this one is just a big barbecue event, or smoking briskets or something like that. And I believe he's going to have some pit masters on hand and such. So, without further ado, this is a little longer intro than I would have liked, but it is what it is. We're going to get started on this video. So here we go.
We got excited in the last video and totally forgot about
Matt.
the man-made, well, not the bones are man-made, I guess.
He's a
all these man-made things that we pull out of the cave. So
treasures.
All these treasures, like, we're gonna sell this for tons of money.
They've been finding caves on the resort property small ones, big ones. Some are just a little hole in the ground. Some seem to go on for several yards at least. And so they've been exploring these caves, and they've been digging one in particular. They've been digging it out because you can tell where loose material was poured in to fill it and where the solid material is. So they've been digging out all the loose material and trying to see where this cave goes. And the hope is that he's going to be able to sell tickets for people to actually go in and explore these caves. So those little rusty pieces of whatever's there were just treasures that they've found along the way.
This solution that actually breaks down this and restores them. It's called water.
I knew it, and yet I still...
Safe to get on your skin. I mean, if you get on your skin, you should wash it off, just in case. But I actually plumbed this whole building with it, which is the new thing I did.
You plumbed this building?
No, but I paid a guy to plumb the whole building.
That's kind of like you plumbing it.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
It's like whoever paid Da Vinci to paint the Sistine Chapel, right? I guess the Pope.
I think Da Vinci actually, he subcontracted it out.
No, I'm going to get roasted in the comments because that was Michelangelo.
Ooh, roast him. I actually wasn't even listening. I built these by myself. Just kidding. Mikey just quit. Mikey built these by himself.
He also owns a business called Bunker Branding, where they can make flags like that, banners, but mostly what they make is t-shirts. So you'll see him wearing his own merch, Demolition Ranch t-shirts, Desperado Resort t-shirts. Most of the employees will usually be wearing Bunker Branding merch. And he does it not just for himself, but also for several other YouTubers as well. They pay him to make their merch. So that's what that is.
You ever heard of cornhole? These are giant cornhole boards. They're 4 different 4x8 sheets of plywood. So they're 8 by 16 feet with a big hole. Do we have beanbags for them yet?
Not yet.
And then Nick just brought us some big decals to put on them. So we're gonna have giant cornhole out at the resort. Come to the resort and throw things in my giant hole board.
You're just gonna fill those?
Oh no, it'll be like this.
Oh, I was gonna say,
But, and obviously they'll have weights.
we need to practice.
Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got that. What do you have the game over here? What's this going? We're gonna have lawn games. It's gonna be insane. We have a baby crib just in case. Those are just, this is just beer pong, but with buckets instead of. We are just expecting some huge people to show up, you know, for the all-you-can-eat barbecue. So we got huge games just for you guys. Also, all of this stuff is going to the resort. This is all for the event. Also, all this stuff. We're trying to get ready. The event is in 2 days. And I think we have everything covered. I'm nervous at how not nervous I am, which is probably good. Just got out to the resort. When you're coming down this road, it makes a Y. Off to the right is the farmhouse. There was this big rock here that, man, it just looked perfect for a sign. So Jenna actually ordered this. We got a sign on there, farmhouse this way. So that actually is going to be booked this weekend. Mad Scientist Barbecue, Chud's Barbecue, and some other guys are staying in that house. They're actually coming in today. So we actually spent a bunch of time yesterday, got all that ready. So we put that sign up yesterday so they would know where to go. Nice. Jenna's got a bunch of stuff. She's gonna go unload in their house, stuff that they need. Bunch of plastic utensils and stuff like that we're gonna use for the event. And then some tents. We have so much stuff. There's so many moving parts to this. This will be our biggest public event by far. But anyway,
Sorry,
I thought
didn't
that
notice
rock
that the
was really
bar was
cool
still there.
with a sign. And I was like, well, Freedom House needs a sign, but there's no rock where Freedom House is. And you can see that something big has been driving down here, because yesterday I was like, I'm gonna put a rock over there. So I got my backhoe, and there was a nice looking rock on the ground, and when I went to pick it up, it was much bigger than I thought. But as you can see right here, the road makes another Y. That way goes to Freedom House. So I put that rock right there. Check out these pictures. As you can guess, that's way overloaded.
Yeah.
But it didn't break anything, and it did work. This rock is a freaking monster. It is 6 feet tall and 6 feet wide and 2 feet deep. It is huge, way heavier than what that backhoe is supposed to lift. So I tried to lift it
See,
up,
he's got the
and the
Bunker
back tires
branding
came off the
shirt on
ground.
there.
So I had to extend the arm all the way out the back to counterweight it. And I just kind of scooted this thing like 3 inches above the ground, all the way here, and then I stood it up, and yeah, as you can see, it was laying down, so I had grass growing on the front. So I actually need to pull this grass out and figure out how to clean it up. And I have a sign for it, but the sign is gonna look so tiny. We probably need to get a bigger sign made now that I have this giant rock here. But we'll do our best today. I could probably get like a water hose, but then I'd be in a puddle as I'm putting this together. So I'm just trying to knock the majority of the dirt off of here. This is actually pretty cool. I'm just gonna leave all the grass that I don't need to pull because it might keep growing. It probably won't. I bet the rain will wash out the dirt now that it's not up, but it's really cool. Daisy, what's up? Oh, hey girl, come here. Jenna just fed you. I saw her. Do you just need love now? Come on. You like the new rock I put up? It's pretty cool. This is Daisy. She's our ranch cat. She just came with the property. And she's a good little cat. We feed her. Anyway, if you guys come stay at the Airbnbs, be sure to pet Daisy. If not, she'll be very sad. Okay, I have to work though. I know. Anyway, she's a good old ranch cat. All right, just gonna do this for a little bit and see if I can clear a spot, and I'll be right back. This is pretty cool. That's burned down building. You can barely see right there. And there's the rock I'm working on right now. So you can kind of get an idea. This property's huge, 350 acres. You kind of get an idea where we are. We're not that close to the resort part of it, but it is touching. It's just, there's a lot of land in between here and the central part of the resort. I got the center of that rock all cleaned up, and I remembered I forgot the sign. It was over my truck, so I just went and got it. This is the sign. How cool is that? I mean, nice. Yeah, Jenna, you nailed it. Good job.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the other one, but I don't think it's gonna be big enough for this. I'm just gonna put it on here anyway, though. Right here in the middle. Yeah, I probably need to wash off some of that dirt.
I'm not exactly sure
That's pretty cool.
Jenna's official title is, but
I bet all these plants will die, and then I'll just pull them all off.
I'm thinking she's like COO or something like that of the company because she seems to fit that bill.
That will work great. Kind of, maybe. What do you think? I think we need to clean the rock under it so you can see it better because it's black on dark. If it was white, I think it would show a lot better. What about size, though? It's a 2-foot wide sign, but it's on a 6-foot rock.
Because he doesn't run the company.
Yeah, it makes it look very tiny.
I mean, it's his.
Anyway, it's good enough for now. You can figure out what it says if you care, but driving past it, you probably won't even notice it.
He owns it jointly, and I'm not sure of percentages, but he owns it jointly with Roman Atwood of Smilemore. Some of you may be familiar with Roman Atwood, some of you may not. I was not familiar with Roman Atwood until I saw the video where he invested in Bunker Branding. So I've only known of Roman Atwood for as long as he's been Matt's partner in Bunker Branding. But yeah, Jenna seems to be the one who runs things. Matt does not, and Roman does not. In fact, Roman doesn't even live in Texas. Matt, of course, is there almost every day, but he doesn't run the day-to-day operations of the business, and I believe that's Jenna, which would make her, whether she's got the title or not, that would make her Chief Operations Officer, I think. So let's get back to this.
So you might be thinking to yourself, though, Matt, the first offshoot of this road goes to Farmhouse. That's correct. And then you're like, well, the second offshoot goes to Freedom House. That is correct. As you can see, Freedom House, right down this way. But then you may be wondering, well, that road continues. Matt, where's that go? Well, I bought what's at the end of that road too. And it's more epic than either of these two houses. It's something crazy. I'm working on it a little bit though before.
He explained this in a previous video. He showed the map, the state or county or city map of the resort property, and within the resort property there are some small pieces of land, some small parcels less than an acre each, that he doesn't own, because at one time a developer was going to divide the entire resort up into these less than 1 acre properties, and he was going to sell them all and develop the whole place with houses on all of those parcels. It was going to be a major development, but it never fell through, or it fell through it, and it never came to fruition. And so there were, I think, like maybe 15 to 20 people who had bought into it, and now those people still own these little parcels of land within his resort. So he's trying to buy those up whenever he gets a chance. So that's what he's talking about when he said, I just bought what's at the end of this road.
Before I show it to you, I need to finalize some things. It's coming and it's crazy and you're going to freaking love it. That's all I'll say about that. I knew you wouldn't actually be working.
I unloaded everything.
You're just playing with a cat.
After I unloaded everything.
Oh, it's hot out here. All right, so this is farmhouse. We came in yesterday and we just cleaned it all up and got it ready because the guys are staying here. But let me show you its final stage. This actually looks pretty much the same. We left this bedroom pretty much the same.
Some of these parcels that he's bought have houses on them. And at one time, people lived in those houses. So a lot of times he's buying these parcels up, and they come with a house, sometimes a fully furnished house. And so his idea for some of these houses now, once he owns them, is to turn them into Airbnbs or Venmos. No, not Venmo. What's the Verbo, I think it's called. So yeah, that's his idea, to turn them into Airbnbs or Verbos or whatever that other company is, and have guests of the resort able to stay in these houses rather than just in rooms in the main part of the resort.
3 beds in there. There's one under there in case you want to pull that out. We put new shower curtains, things like that in here. Laundry, we're just piling with all the stuff for the event right here, but I put those laundry machines in here. We put king beds in here. Look how good this bedroom looks. I mean, that's awesome. Put new blinds up because those were broken. Fix that. This bedroom, really pumped with how it turned out. This was a playroom before, but it totally works as a bedroom. As you can see, it's awesome. King size bed in here. This back bedroom, king size bed in here as well. We're gonna put some stuff up on the walls. We haven't done that yet. This one's kind of bare, but we got some nightstands, got a little thing here. This is freaking awesome. Bathroom, new shower. Actually, I think it's the same shower curtain. Also, this kitchen is epic, and I have a YouTuber friend who wants to start a cooking show. And he came by and checked this out and said that he wants to use this as his set. I was like, yeah, use it for free. That would be great. Like, it'd be so cool if they were filming in here.
That on his cooking
bedroom
channel.
Looks pretty much the same, actually. This is the master, king size bed in here as well. Bathroom is freaking amazing. Farmhouse is ready for guests, which is good because they are on their way. We got some hot sauce, we got some tents. Also, someone sent us parrot floats. Here's some fun floats for you and the kiddos for the river. Enjoy. To the demolition team, thank you for providing hours of entertainment and bringing us along on your ventures. Sincerely, Bethany and Brian Simpson. Thanks, Bethany and Brian. Y'all are awesome, and we'll put those floats to good use. All right, we're just kind of throwing stuff in the purple door house just to keep it out of the elements. We call it the purple door house because
it has a purple door.
The side of it's peach. Down in the field where this thing is all...
I think the purple door house was like the first house that they ever got livable, and it's not very livable, but it's not bad. It's certainly not Airbnb quality, but it's a little house, and it's got a purple door.
Going down in 2 days. My dad came out and mowed it. Look how freaking pretty it is. So we got this guy over here mowing the edges. My dad was on the tractor for 2 days mowing. We got the stage put back, so we moved it up because of the flooding water. Stage is set, ready to go. This guy is a tent guy, so they're setting up some big tents over in the pasture right there. We're trying to figure out exactly where to put them. Holy
He's a
cow,
nice
this
guy.
is so pretty and green. Like, we've been getting normal
Not
amount of
quite
rain
the
this
gun
year,
nut that
which
Matt
has been
is,
so
but
good because
he's
it
a
just
nice
kept
guy.
everything green all summer. Perfect. And everything down by the river's been all trimmed up all along as well, and that river is freaking flowing so good. It's perfect. This time last year, river was
Yeah,
bone dry.
bone dry.
We're at the end of a 2-year drought this time last year.
I saw
It
the videos
sucked.
of it last year.
But our rain came back, our water came back, and it's just beautiful. The plan is, up here, under the trees where my smoker is, we're gonna have 3 smokers. They're bringing a couple big ones, plus my medium-sized one, which actually mine is huge, but compared to those like big commercial ones, mine's gonna look tiny. And then we'll also have the open fire. So Al Fragoni will be out here with a big open fire Argentinian style pit. And those will be up here, probably kind of near the shade over here, stage over there. Where they are gonna be tents. We're gonna have a big 80-foot long tent and then a couple medium-sized tents next to it as well. Those will just be for eating, for hanging out. Basically, that is our fail-safe in case it rains. We at least have a place to get some cover, but also just to get out of the sun. There's a lot of shade out here, as you can see. Oh, those are all pecan trees over there, so a lot of places to get out of the sun, but it'd be nice to have some central places so you can listen to the music playing on the stage. And so we're working on that right now. We also piped water down the hill, so we have some temporary water down here and over there. Come on. Oh, ooh, that's gross.
we got some
There
water.
we go. That just came from 1,000 feet away. Cool. So we have running water here, another spigot down there, another spigot over there by the bathroom. So if you need to flush anything or wash pans or wash, instruments while we're cooking, whatever, we do have water. Tent's going up. This thing is coming together. This is crazy. Oh, we got our wood delivered too. Look at all that firewood right there. Gonna be smoking off all of that. It's freaking happening. Jeremy just showed up, Mad Scientist Barbecue, with a giant smoker. We got our tents all up,
That looks cool.
but we'll go check out a smoker in a minute. The water and sodas are getting delivered right now, so I need to go unload those things, figure out where to store them. Everything's happening. Ooh, Merle's squatting. We just got a whole pallet of water and sodas.
Wow.
But not on the bump stops yet, but that was heavy. We were not sure how much of this stuff we were gonna need, so we just got a lot of it. I was like, worst case, we're left with a bunch of cases of water, right? I think we won't need more than that. I don't know. If we do,
Hard to say. It
make
depends
a
on
run
how
to the
many
store in the middle of the
people you
event. We're learning as we go. This is the biggest event we've had by far. We've learned some from our smaller events. We'll probably learn some from our big event. And then we'll go bigger. Okay, everything's kind of happening at
I
once.
think you should probably
The
figure
ice
one case
truck
to 3
trailer
people.
just got here. And so they're taking that down. They're showing them where to go. And then the porta potties are pulling up right now. And so I came up here to meet him to show him where to go. And we got the smokers started. This is gonna be good. I'm freaking excited, but I'm also kind of freaking out. Like, there's just a lot of moving parts, and we do not have an event planner. That's me. I need an event planner bad. Why is this guy not following me? No, you're supposed to. I told you I was in the tan dually F350. Come on. All right, I just talked to him on the phone. I was like, dually tan F350, follow me, and then he didn't follow me when I did my turnaround. Okay, we got him. He finally got the message with me waving at him. I don't know what he was waiting for, but we got him now. For those that are coming tomorrow, be sure to just really take in the beauty of this awesome road I carved out of the side of a hill. Because it is awesome, and we spent months doing it, and I just want appreciation
There were
for
some
it.
good
I just want to
videos
feel like I
on
didn't
that,
waste
too,
a lot of
because
time
they
and
did
money.
a lot of
That's
dynamite
actually
through
what I
this
need right
road.
now. Yeah, buddy. Porta potties are set. We actually weren't sure how many porta potties to get, so we got a lot, and I think that's good.
Yep.
We got some handicapped accessible ones. We got some hand washing stations, some hand sanitation stations, and golf carts just showed up. We got Chud.
What's up?
What's up, dude? We got Jeremy Yoder.
How's it going,
Mad
man?
Scientist Barbecue. Going so good. Thank you guys for coming.
Absolutely.
So you got some big old smokers. What can you tell me about these things?
They're made out of propane tanks, so they're already the right shape. They're already thick steel, and so you weld another piece of metal on one end, put a stack on the other end,
Yep.
and boom.
And that's it. It's that easy, right?
They're a lot like yours, but just way better design.
What are you talking about? Some old man made that in his backyard.
I made a lot of pits in the backyard, and all mine are ugly too.
Yeah, it's a starter pit, I think, but yeah, I can see a lot of things that I like on these things. God, these
Sorry,
are awesome.
I'm
Can we
not
take a peek? You guys started the fire a couple hours ago, right?
You know,
We did,
it's more
so
comfortable
always start early.
to
Wanna get
lean
these?
on
I'll
this
get
arm
these.
of the chair as I'm watching.
Jeez. So what is the plan? So the thing is tomorrow. So you're gonna cook these briskets for how many hours today, and then do you throw them back on tomorrow, or?
No, so we'll probably do 14 hours today.
14.
And then
Okay.
hot rest. So typically in Texas barbecue restaurants, they'll put briskets on in the morning, they'll take them off, say, midnight, and then serve them at 11 a.m. after
Yep.
they've rested for 11 hours or
Gotcha.
something like that.
Okay.
And so we're going to do the same kind of thing. So we can get all the cooking done in the day, and we're not here overnight doing all the cooking.
Right.
It's a lot of
And it
briskets.
actually improves the quality of the briskets.
It's a lot of cows.
Awesome. God, these are
But there are
these
a
are
lot
amazing.
of cows in Texas.
And the other one's full too, huh?
Yep. These are going to cook all day, and then tomorrow morning we're going to come and fire off some sausage that we made and
Yep.
a bunch of ribs.
Sweet.
Hopefully we brought enough food for 1,000 people.
I know. Do you guys nervous about this?
A little bit.
I'm a little nervous, but I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And they said that I was not allowed to cook anything. They put me in charge of the hot dogs. So.
Best hot dogs in Texas.
Oh, I'm gonna smoke those hot dogs on my awesome smoker over there. Well, okay.
It's
What?
going to be better because we actually have real wood this time. You know? We're
Yeah.
not just throwing sticks from the ground.
We got some good stuff. See this over here? Man.
You know, this bit's actually for sale. You know, you could upgrade this weekend.
All right, we might make a deal. This is awesome. I love it. We got our ice trailer here, so this thing's just full of ice. I got my big generator hooked up to it because it's just like it idles down, and I think it'll run for a really long time, but we'll see. I fill it all with gas, and we'll see. We also got the golf carts. They're all unloaded now. Let's check out these babies. Huge shout out to Mission Golf Cars. The owner actually came out a couple days ago while we were digging the cave. And he was like, yeah, I just want to send y'all some golf carts for the event this weekend. So, yeah, he sent them all just to be a nice guy. So, huge shout out. Thanks, Austin. And thanks, Mission Golf Cars. They sent us 2 6-seaters.
That is
And then
nice.
2 utility ones with just a front seat and a bed. So, I'm going to give one of these 6-seaters to Chud and Jeremy. This is great. Need one of these for my house. And we got all the toilets ready, all away from tents and food so that, you know, you don't have to smell that. You just get to smell the good barbecue over here. Those pits look so good, just smoking there in the field. Epic. Hey, fellas. I got this for you.
Sweet.
Yeah. Anyway, figured y'all could probably use that.
Yeah.
We got 4 of them. I gave one to the barbecue guys. We got this one.
And a stretch one?
Yeah.
Got a limousine.
You got the fancy one with the rims and stuff.
Yeah, Jenna got rims.
Yeah, I'm fancy.
Thank you, Uber. 4 stars. It could have been better.
Ouch. No tip for you.
David.
If they are.
That's
These guys are marking out parking in this pasture. So this is the bridge pasture. It's gonna have all the cars just parked out here, and then they'll walk across to the field over there by the river where everybody else is gonna be hanging out. Back at HQ so we can load up these things. Mikey's completely done with them. Look how cool it is.
Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
Look at us getting smarter. Pallet jack. Now we don't have to lift this end. We got number 2 loaded as well. I didn't film because we were just working, but
Mikey is a damn
giant
hard
cornhole
worker.
boards are loaded
I've
up. We
watched
just need
a
to tie them
lot
down,
of
put some pillows in
Matt's
between them.
Videos,
Good to go.
especially on
I forgot
this
to check.
resort.
What the heck? I forgot to check this.
And
Let's look at this stuff that I put in.
Mikey is
Man, I was
a
hoping
damn
this one would have more
hard
words on it. That's pretty far gone. The other one, though, I think had words. Lone Star. That's one of those old beers that had the tab like that you open. Cool.
They weren't tabs. You had to actually
That is pretty neat.
punch
There's
the
this other
hole
weird
in
thing
it
that looked
with
like
the
a
can opener.
D-cell battery. Still kind of does. I don't know what this is.
This just looks like a regular battery.
It's pretty big. It says something on it, but I can't tell what. And then we got bones. More piece of the can. There's our bones. Nice. There's our can. What's left of it? I found this one online. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You can see
Nice.
the red and blue around the star at the top.
And then mine looks kind of more red than this one. But I mean, all the font's the same, the colors are generally the same. So I think that's it. You can buy this nice one, this flat top beer can, on eBay for $75. So this one's probably worth at least $73. Lone Star's been around since 1884. I just looked it up. It's brewed in San Antonio, Texas, which was 30 minutes from our resort. So that all checks out. We got old beer in an old pile of rubble that a farmer dumped in there a long time ago. All right, I'm gonna go now and grab hay bales because we're having hay bale trailer rides to get people up to the top of the river to go tubing down the river. So we want them to have some seats to sit on, and hay bales seem pretty cool and quaint. So we're gonna go pick those up right now.
See, doesn't that truck look gray to you? It doesn't look tan to me. It looks gray. Or grayish brown or brownish gray. I don't see tan in that truck. I see gray.
Boom. Okay, this is our hay bale ride. So this will.
The camera can be deceiving
you get
with
on
colors too.
with the tubes. We take you upriver, and you float down and have a great time. Now we have extra. We can feed the cows with. Hello, ladies. Y'all want some hay? They're gonna think we have cubes, and they'll be real disappointed when they find out it's just some coastal hay. Okay, there you go, ladies. I don't know if y'all know, if y'all have any plans coming up tomorrow. We're having a little cookout. We're cooking brisket. Just salad. All right, this is bad news. 40 degrees inside our ice trailer. So, yeah, we need to get this thing. We already moved it out of the sunlight. It was right here in direct sunlight. I don't know why the guys would park it there, but the company did that, and we thought their trailer would be fine, but it's getting warmer. So we moved it under the kind of shade. Still not working. We're gonna take it up and put it under the carport where it's in complete shade, and we'll plug it into a house so we don't have to run this generator for the next 24 hours. Plug it into a house to hopefully keep the ice that's left frozen. I mean, it's mostly still there, but it's all wet right now. We need it to not be. We're in the refrigerated truck now. It smells like sausage in here. Oh, what do we got? Spiked refresher. Also, big shout out to Miller Lite, Coors Light. They found out we were having this party. Just send us some beer. Oh, one left, just for me. Thanks, Miller. Chud's been smoking all this meat. What is this? It's just trimmings? Dude.
It smells like sausage.
It smells like a barbecue shop in here.
Yeah.
So this is the refrigerator trailer. The other one's the ice trailer. The refrigerator trailer's doing fine. The ice trailer just can't get down to ice temps very well. So
It got cold really fast.
it's cold in here.
Now I'm freezing.
Because we're all sweaty
I know, we went from like sweaty to cold.
I just got her hooked in. 42 degrees in there, but in complete shade now, completely out of the sun, which hopefully that'll be good. We got to run it on house power now. See if that's a little more consistent than our generator. There's 2 units. This one's saying 44 on this side, but so average out, it's 43 degrees in there, which is not good for ice.
No.
I don't know if you guys know, but here's the telltale reason we know it's not great. We're melting, but hopefully now, with no sun on this thing, I mean, the outside of this is just hot from being in the sun. God, we really need our ice to stay good overnight.
That was
but
a
it should be
real
fine, I think
failure
now.
on
I think
the,
now out of the sun
company's part.
with constant power. I was also
They
worried the
should've
generators
known
would
better
run
than to park
out
it
of
in
fuel
direct
overnight.
sunlight.
We'd have to be tending to them. So now we just park it here. I got one unit hooked up to a plug over there, one over here, so they're on different breakers, and hopefully they work. Ooh, this is our guy making sides. He's here. All right, I'm gonna go talk to him. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Friggin' giant cornhole. So for scale,
Why they call it
we made these like 10 times bigger than normal cornhole. This is like 4 feet tall on this end. How cool is that? This is gonna be friggin' awesome. How's our meat looking?
Well, it's looking really good.
It does look really good. So why did you say it like that? Is it not ready yet?
It's not ready yet, so
Some more time?
We evaluate the look of them, but we're also checking temperature.
Yep.
So ultimately it's not about time. It could be on here for 18 hours, it could be on here for 8 hours. It's done when it reaches its final temperature and it achieves tenderness. So they look really good. Let's take a look.
So what internal temperature are you looking for? God, those
between 200 and 205.
Okay. Man, that does look so good. What do you got up here?
Oh, we're rendering some of the beef tallow.
Sweet. You gonna put that on top of it later?
Yeah, so when we wrap it up, we do paper and then some of the smoked tallow.
Yep.
Because there are going to be some smoke compounds that are water soluble, so the meat will absorb that. Some that are fat soluble, so that smoked tallow will absorb that. So you get kind of a fuller spectrum of smoke flavor.
That's what I always do when I smoke stuff too.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And it keeps it all juicier. It's kind of like a redneck confit.
Love it.
So what you perceive as moisture is usually rendered fat. So by adding rendered fat, it makes it seem even juicier.
Gotcha. God, this looks freaking good.
We're checking on these because they're in this.
So you got a bit, huh?
A little ways to go.
Yep. How many hours? How many hours left? Do you think?
We'll be done by probably 9, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So 12, 14 hours total.
This is epic. They are warm. All right.
That's a big smoker.
Let's see if this thing works.
But that's what you want for an
This
event
was
like that.
all
You don't want
Mikey.
a little one like the one Matt's
He asked
got.
me if I wanted him to build a big one, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I thought he meant like a 4x8 piece of plywood. All right, on the board.
Ooh, good shot, Clint.
All right, this is gonna be freaking epic tomorrow. Chud, what's happening in here?
We're trimming some ribs. It's getting pretty toasty out there.
It is hot.
So we moved some things around, brought the table in here, and it's
Genius.
It's the best thing we've done all day. I'm actually cold right now.
Yeah, it's chilly in here.
It is.
It's look good.
I think we're about 70 or 80 racks in.
Yeah.
Out of 120.
Golly, this is intense.
This is going on at like what, 4 in the morning tomorrow.
Really? You film on super early?
Yeah.
So the guy making the beans said if y'all have any trimmings that are trash, he'll take them and throw them in the beans.
Okay.
Oh, we'll have plenty. Okay, good. Oh, hey. Is it hot out there?
Yes.
Before you came in, Jen, it was a real sausage fest in here. That was funny. That was funny. Warm over here?
A little warm.
Whew, yeah, dude. That is sending some heat.
The radiant heat.
Yeah.
Feel from like 10 feet
It's
away.
so hot. So that's an insulated firebox.
It is.
So there's an inside tube inside this square box. Is there insulation in between the walls?
Yeah, so it's like mineral wool insulation.
Okay,
I can
cool.
show you actually what's on the inside, off camera.
Yeah.
But it's pretty interesting.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a serious pit. Oh man. So that's the tallow y'all are rendering?
Yes, sir.
Look at that. That's cool. So they're cooking that all up here, getting it all hot so it melts down, and then they're gonna put it with this brisket when they wrap it up.
Looks good. Wish I could afford to buy a brisket. They're not cheap.
Welcome to Desperado Meat Fest.
Whoa! That's my home, bro. Jeez, Mikey, what are you, a gopher?
I think we're freaking ready. They're gonna smoke for a few more hours.
Wow.
But like setup wise, we're good. We got sound guys showing up early in the morning tomorrow to start setting up for the stage and the band and everything. We got some food trucks. We got like froyo coming. We've got funnel cakes coming. I mean, we got some random tents out here. I think we're really good. We're gonna be here early before everyone else gets here to like tie up all the loose ends, but I don't know, man. I'm excited. Like, there's a lot of people out here I've never met until right now, and they're all super nice and super excited. And so it's really cool for me because to me this feels like a lot of pressure on just me. But then I talked to these other people, and there's a lot of pressure on them too. They want this to work so bad. My crew, you know, like all my people that I work with every day, they're excited, and not because I want them to do good. It's because they want it to do good, because they're invested in it as well. And then some of these people I've never met before, and I didn't know if they were going to be excited when they came out here, and they're so excited, and they're invested in it, not because I want them to be, but just because they want this to go good. And so it's like kind of heartwarming to like talk to all these people who are strangers to me, and they want this to succeed as bad as I want this to succeed. And so with that, I know it's going to freaking succeed. And it's going to be a freaking awesome day. So anyway, to those who didn't get tickets, because we did sell out early, I think we're going to have to do this again, because it seems like it's going to be a really fun time. Meat Fest 2024 happening tomorrow, and I can't freaking wait. We're going to have more people than we've ever had out here at the resort, all at one time, partying.
It brings them a lot of money.
Wish us luck. Thanks for watching. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow at Meat Fest.
Howdy, partner. Saddle up and loosen that belt buckle, because you're in for a wild ride at the one and only Desperado Meat Fest.
Nice.
Where the grills are hotter than a $2 pistol, and the meat is juicier than a fresh watermelon at a county fair. We've got steaks bigger than Texas, ribs that'll make you slap your grandma, and sausages so good they'll have you dancing the two-step in your boots. Welcome to Desperado Meat Fest. We will beat meat for you.
Desperado Meat Fest. There'll be females there, probably, maybe.
Your mom.
Oh, it was August 3rd, so that was last weekend. Shows how long I've had this video sitting on my list. Well, get that off my screen. You didn't see that, but that was just that Windows 11 where you hover over the cubes there and the whole information thing pops out, whatever. Anyway, we've gone quite long enough with this video, I think. This is, I think, the longest video I've ever put up. But it wasn't bad. It was a decent video. If you like this kind of content, it was a good video. I know not everybody is going to like this kind of content, but I do. And I like watching, I don't know why, I like watching some of these millionaires playing with their toys or setting things up for other people to play with. And I've enjoyed watching through YouTube, watching the Desperado Resort being rebuilt. I enjoyed for a couple of years watching Matt renovate an abandoned mansion that he bought for his wife and his family to live in. And yeah, I enjoy this kind of content. So hopefully you do too. Give me a like on the way out the door there. Throw in a comment. Make sure you're subscribed. And share it with somebody else who might like this content. So, with all of that, God's willing, Daffy Duck willing, we'll see y'all next week.